but that's one thing that they always do. Try to find spin a lie or a narrative to justify their wrongdoing. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is because when you have this social platform like this, it just ain't the news. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day when we was kids, we used to have to wait till, you know what I'm saying, 6 o'clock news, five
Yeah,
o'clock news. You used to have to sit there in the living room, you know what I'm saying, with your family to watch the news. But now because of how much of the social media is going, where you have, you know what I'm saying, you got a recording device in your hand.
hmm
And you know what I'm saying? Anybody can see it. So it's hard for them to spin a narrative or try to sweep something under the rug like they used to. You know what I'm saying? Because the media only give you so much. They don't give you the, you know what I'm saying? You don't get the full truth. You get their narrative truth. The truth that
right.
they wrote up for this person to look like this in this light, instead of actually like, hey, nah, this mug wrong. He, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And that was wild, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, it was foul.
dudes got off. He got off on her.
Hey, shout out to Dope, man. He put up there, Trump also put lies on that woman's name. And he's absolutely right because there's another lady that was, I think she's like a sergeant or something in ICE or something, and she tried to spin the narrative too, like trying to say that the woman had a criminal record and all kinds of stuff, man.
Yo, I think wasn't it out of nowhere? What I saw in there, they said something about like the situation happened, and then you had the head director, a female, make some comment like you. It went
Yeah,
too far off
yeah,
the totem pole to like, come on, you lying? You weren't even there.
yeah. And now, if I don't know if they was watching the same video that we was watching, right? You know what I'm saying? Because that's been the biggest thing all across all the social media platforms. But man, for them to sit up there and spin the narrative, and you got three different angles on this vehicle, as well as that lady, and still say what you said, that just tells you that they don't care nothing about what we think as American citizens. They
Yeah,
must
your
think
eyes,
dumb
your
or
eyes
something.
don't see. Your eyes can't
Yeah,
see.
your eyes didn't see what you think you saw, right?
And
You
and,
know
and,
what
and
I'm
that,
saying?
that ain't that ain't body cam
This is
footage
what you
either.
saw. It's like some Marvel Comics type stuff. We just go hypnotize you.
Yo, that's the norm nowadays. With it's a lot of people that think in that way. That will tell you your eyes and your ears ain't working.
Man,
Yes, because that's what it is now. The narrative. That's the world we in now. Everybody want to put a narrative in, don't put in no work. Everybody got an announcement, no delivery. You know,
yeah.
everybody always talking about something, never follow through with it. You know, we in
Yeah.
that world now, bro. The hard pill to swallow, but
Hmm. And
Now let me ask my fellas something. From where we come from, the generation, did you ever think that we'd be here today? Watching the things that we've seen in the world, how the world has changed. You know what I'm saying? Did you think that we'd be here today?
but I mean,
I ain't
like
gonna
as a
lie.
as
Yep.
a as a
Yeah.
as a kid,
I ain't,
I really didn't pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Until I start getting older and start actually realizing, like, okay, like getting some understanding of something. But yeah, go ahead, Quake.
now I was gonna say yep because I've always had the Warriors mindset, bro. So I'm not the type of person that think pessimistically, like, oh man, we ain't gonna be. Nah, I'm gonna be there, bro. We pulling up. You know, so I've never thought in them ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now, if you would have said, will we be around for floating cars? That's one that I probably was like, oh, nah, I ain't gonna see that. You know, but
Just in the movies.
Hey,
Just in the
if you
movie.
if you if you was
I can
around
say
with Back
this.
to the Future,
I can
you know
say
what
I never. There's never been a gamble, you know, any bet in the world that could have told me that we would ever get to the point of a society where, uh, you know, 1 + 1 don't equal 2. You know, they used to say pros and cons of situation. They used to say, you know, fake it till you make it. And then when you get caught, it's a wrap type thing. Yo, we're not in that world no more. We are in a world now where people can lie, steal, deceive. And if you get upset from it, then you're the issue. We in a
Hmm.
world now where the reaction is more important than the situation that occurred.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's some
and
truth right
we
there,
see
man.
that a lot too. We
Go
see
ahead,
that a
Quake.
lot too, especially with those, what I'm saying? And look, don't get me wrong, I'm all for our constitutional rights. I just think there's a way to go about doing it, right? You know what I'm saying? Without being totally disrespectful to other people. We see all of these videos all across the line, man. And most of the situations that occur, this is just my opinions on it, don't have to go that far. You know what I'm saying, when it comes down to it.
Yeah, it's a
But if
good
you
old open
notice,
hand
don't see a
slap.
lot of people.
Good old open hand slap sometimes settle stuff down.
Yeah.
A lot of people are extremely energized about, the fantasy of gangster situations nowadays, but they don't want to pay the consequences of that. They don't want the heartache and pain that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you seen that thing on what you call it, Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross told Joe Budden live on the thing, "Yo, what up, Joe? I'm here. Pull up. What you want to do? I got the cops with me."
See,
That's what a man literally said to somebody that he's threatening and talking nonsense to, involving himself in situations that have absolutely zero to do with him, the culture, any of the above. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he still said, "You know what? Yo, I'm here. I'm in New York. What you want to do? I got the cops with me. Pull up." Then went further than that. Don't you got better things to do? Take care of your kids. Like he went further to the children and all this. Like, are you serious? All behind somebody saying, "Brother, you out of line." And this is the truth of the matter. When you get to the point where because you want a computer screen telling yourself A, B, C, and D, and you really acting like oxygen don't float around in society, you are delusional. And guess what? Believe it or not, that's antagonizing people. That's antagonizing. That's instigating. That's poking the bear. Sooner or later, that bear gonna get up. Period. But we in a different world now where the fantasy is gravy. The deception is gravy. As long as I tell you whatever, you have to agree. You have to agree. If not, then you're hating. You can't tell me I'm lying. You can't tell me I'm fronting. You can't tell me I'm not deserving of accolades that I told you are mine, even though your eyes and ears know the total opposite. You know what I'm saying? We in that world nowadays. It don't matter about somebody's credentials. If somebody tell you I am the man and I am A, B, C, and D, if you don't agree with it, you're a hater. And you're now the opposition. That's how it goes. People that owe you, it's perfectly fine for them to yell, the disrespect, but they'll whisper the apologies. Same way they whispered the begging. Hey, Tony, can you help me out? Tony, hey, can you help me? Tony will help him out. But they will yell loud when Tony say, hey, bro, you got that blessing back, man? I kind of need that. Man, come on, you coming at me for that petty ass couple dollars? That's the world we in. Now what I did for you is petty because other people hear it. What I did for you, either I didn't do or it's petty because other people have heard what you say. Yo, this society nowadays, well, this certain bubble in society is insane, bro.
It's very insane, bro. Very insane. It's like the things that and I hate to say it this way, but the things that our society or this society has become desensitized to, is freaking ridiculous, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, man. Like,
but nah, Tony, you can't say desensitized because that got to be a full margin. You can't say somebody is desensitized to it when it comes to, starting it, laughing, long as it's safe. Long as it's safe, they desensitize. The second them flashes come your way and them wounds come your way, no longer are they desensitized. Believe me, that friction hit the same way. Wow.
That's a reality check.
They hit the same.
Yeah, that's a reality.
But most people don't think that reality will ever manifest itself. When guess what? This is called life. So with life, you have what you call energy. You put certain energies in the air, it has no other choice but to come back. It's out of your hands. The crazy thing is, it never comes back when you expect it to. Just like Jesus. May not come when you call, but you be damn sure he gonna be right on time.
But I
You know what
mean,
I'm saying?
that's like with both the situations that we was talking about with the Minneapolis ice shooting and with Aiden Ross. You know what I'm saying? But why people reacting like that, man? They're getting tired. People is getting
I mean,
tired
people are.
of the bull. You know what I'm saying? Because they're a person that degrade your character, tell you ain't seeing what you seeing, or you ain't hearing what you hearing. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel that they, as you would say, the perception of entitlement, because
Yes.
they are entitled, they feel they're entitled to certain things, or they can say a certain thing and you're supposed to take that as factual. A lot of people don't sit there and do their homework. But again, like I say, because you got these recording devices now in your hand, these you know what I'm saying? These phones that you're walking around with these recording devices, man. A lot of people they trip off of that, because most of the footage that you getting from a civilian. You're not getting it actually from the news people. You getting this from people that's sitting right there on the street. Once they see something, because that's the norm right now. You see somebody fall, what a person do? Grab their phone. That's the first thing they do. Boop.
Yeah.
It ain't no, are you okay? Are you know what I'm saying? Hey, can I help you? They boom, immediately. Immediately. Oh, what can I get? They looking for that viral moment. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then sometimes that viral moment, that attention that a person is seeking, they're not getting the right kind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got these people, they protesting peacefully.
Yeah. But
They
that
and
well, that leads me to
getting
a
snatched
question,
up
man. That leads me to a question, because I think you hit something right on the head. Nowadays, if something happens, people are picking up their phones, right? You know what I'm saying?
immediately.
So now let's put this scenario out there. You're going down the street, somebody flips out their phone, you get into an argument with somebody, this, that, another. You know what I'm saying? Do you flash out on an old dude? You know what I'm saying? That got the camera out on you, or do you humble yourself and go and just walk away? Because, like you said, there's that one moment that they're looking for. They're looking for that moment that you crash out to help them go viral, so then they can flip the narrative, switch the narrative up, right? Oh, look at him. You know what I'm saying? He's, this, that, another. In a situation like that, in the society that we're in, what's your choice?
And it's on the person's character. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want you to come up there and have this in their face for what? You get what I'm saying? Like I say, like some of it is desensitizing until, like I quite say, until that moment of boom, you know what I'm saying? You get that eye opener pop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, man, I mean, like, they don't, the morals and the way that a lot of us was brought up younger days is not the same norm as today's generation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, back in the day, we used to laugh when somebody fell, but that came after. But damn, are you all right? Oh yeah, I'm cool. Ha, you bust your, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we
You
rapping.
bust your,
We riding on.
but you asking if somebody, hey, is you all right? You don't, it ain't that now. You know what I'm saying? It's the boom, it's the crash, and then you got, like I say, it depends on the person's mindset. Because you got some people that crash out, bro, over
Oh
over the
yeah.
over the over the smallest over the smallest thing. You know what I'm saying? Glance. You know what I'm saying? Can get some can rock somebody's world. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And just, the perception that people nowadays have, man, is ridiculous, bro.
Well,
Because the moral compass is gone.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't the people that's actual leaders was automatically already took. I mean, like me and Quay, we have deep, deep ass conversations, bro. A lot of
People be
times, bro.
scared to lead,
And
bro.
you think that's what it is?
Yep.
Leave
Because
about
everything
themselves
is
alone?
about concept and perception too much, man. People be scared to say, you know what? I'll take the lead. Come on, let's go. You know what I mean? Ain't no leaders no more, bro. It ain't no strength, fam. It's I don't know how to explain it, bro.
But I mean, you see, Glasses Malone. He started, you know what I'm saying, all that with Aiden Ross. A lot of people and a lot of people don't be understanding when you have a when they have a platform, a lot of that crap go to a person's head.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? They get real big headed because no one has ever came to the side of them and say, "Hey man, you messing up. Hey man, what you doing ain't right. Hey man, I see what you're doing. Yeah, kudos on what you're doing, man. But how you did that was not right.
right.
You need to bring,
Mm-hmm.
you need to reel that in, man, or set that straight, or get that together. You need to be honest with yourself. But it's hard for people to be like that when they have a whole bunch of yes men around them.
Exactly.
When you got
Exactly.
somebody that see you doing the foolery and then like, oh yeah, no, that was cool. That was hard. That was fire. No, no, that wasn't. That was childish. You know what I'm saying? And
I had to put,
what comes
I had to
upon you
change my
is gonna come
background
upon you.
up.
I was looking. I was like, look at him. He done pull up in front of a tractor.
Yeah, we had Mickey D's. I figured this is the best spot to post up. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you
I'm
sometimes you
sitting on
gotta
a.
bulldoze over something.
Hey, yo, bro, look. Like I can't switch my camera, but look. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting out here on a big thing, a shovel, or whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The shovel.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you call it. Look, this thing.
Sometimes you gotta shovel the bull up out the way.
The bucket.
Yeah,
You
bulldozer,
gotta
whatever.
shovel the bull about.
Yeah, the little
Sometimes you gotta shovel
bulldozer
the
bucket.
bull out the way. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you gotta dig through the sheet
Yeah. Hey,
to get
speaking
to
of
the
Aiden
subject.
Ross, didn't he just get himself in a whole bunch of more trouble too? For um some racist stuff. He was talking. He was talking about
That's
some.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
what we was talking
situation.
about. Yeah, that's the
Okay,
situation.
okay. So I know he got himself into some other stuff too. So I just
Yo,
want
I
to
gotta
know.
switch this, bro. Yo, man, I'm about to see if he'll pull up close, man. I don't know. Never mind. This is
Yeah,
society for you. This
sometimes.
is the internet for you right here. This dude looked like I'm talking about. It looked like somebody spit him out of a muffler. Dusty as hell from head to toe, with a Timu gray, dusty fake Cuban on.
Oh, hold on, Quay. Hold on, Quay. I gotta give you the what you call it for that. Breaking news. We got Quay live right now out there in society, seeing some dustiness. Quay, can you hear me, Quay? It's on you, Quay.
Man, listen here. I'm on the set. I'm on the set, and I'm going straight to it. Look at here. I'm live. I'm live on the set. Thank you, brother IKS. Yes, here. I am on this situation as we speak. I'm taking it to the forefront right here because the brother is over here. I see him. I see him right here. Yes. So we about to interview real quick. Watch this, man. Don't even know your name. Sent you from the side real quick. This is him. You seen him? Gotta catch him from the head to the toe. Look at this slow motion on him. Wapaya. Wepaya.
What are
Yeah, bro. So
those?
this right here was a breaking news moment. Like, oh man, he did it. He did it like that. We had to show him. What's your name, brother? Avery. And how you feel about life? That's what I'm talking about, man. And why is you blessed and highly favored? And why? What? And why you good? Why you good? Beautiful thing. See, that's an optimistic mindset and not pessimistic. Know you somebody because God don't make no junk. Why you ain't brush your teeth this morning then? All that Jesus shit. He ain't even hit them things, man. Come on now. Got the whole scene smell like somebody doo-doo by the damn. Oh, brother. Happy
And,
birthday.
and we back.
And we back.
He said, he said,
And he hit him with
why
what
didn't
you just
God
said.
bless you with a mouthwash? Here's some gum.
And he hit
Here's
him
some
with the happy
gum.
birthday and he walked away.
Yeah, here's some gum. Highly favored. That man hit him with the
Uh,
what are those? But hey, he
He
did have
said,
and you know what's so crazy though? Even though
brother.
that even though that was good, he had a uplifting outlook on even though the situation be messed up. You still, you know what I'm saying? You still gotta be happy about, you know what I'm saying, the chance of even waking up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because some people ain't even blessed to see tomorrow. Some people ain't gonna see they parents again. You know what I'm saying? Some people ain't gonna see their grandparents again.
Straight
Some
up,
people ain't
man.
gonna see their aunties or their auntie. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have a optimistic look on life instead of being pessimistic. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, waking up instead of scrambling the eggs, you punching on them. You know what I'm saying? Can't be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still good to have a
Yeah.
fun to cut somebody every now and then. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring laughter to the life. Bring laughter to life. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
why
saying?
not?
It's good to have a good laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I love the way he did it, and then he turned around and was like, "Happy birthday." He hit him
Mm-hmm.
with a
Stay up,
little happy birthday. Oh
operation,
man.
bro. You got to do it fast, in and out, up close and
Yeah.
personal.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, want to give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. And my boy Antidote. You know what I'm saying? Duck,
Yes,
you know what I'm
yes.
saying? I ducks with it. You know what I mean? What's good, man? Appreciate y'all pulling up,
Yep,
man. Most
Yeah,
definitely appreciate y'all pulling up, man.
definitely. I told you how many times I done told you, man, this ain't no act. You know what I'm saying? I'll be having to keep super stupid in tune sometimes. See, there go another one. I could have caught him right there, man. He got on boots, socks, red socks,
With a
and a
green
flannel
outfit on.
shirt hanging over his waist in shorts, bro. Shorts.
In
yeah.
55-degree weather.
Oh my God.
Man,
Hey,
listen, brother.
it's rough out there. It's rough out there, man. It's rough out there.
I
What
had
It's
you
to
rough
pull
say?
up
out there.
on that. Man,
It's super rough out there, man.
yo, I kind of felt bad because that was McCrusty. I'm at McDonald's and I actually met Mr. McCrusty, right? But he had
That's
a
ain't that
great
Ain't that
attitude.
McDonald's? That's what I'm saying. That's McDonald's sidekick.
Yeah.
The
McDonald's
McCrusty.
sidekick, man. Yo, you seen how I had to go all the way to the feet? Did you see the feet? Damn, bro.
I had this. What are those?
Yeah, he don't work here. He don't work here. He was just coming to get something to eat. But, bro,
What's good, Slim?
sheesh. Those right there, you wasn't supposed to bring them outside. And he know damn well the way he was dressed, trying to make it like a little outfit. That was terrible. If that's what was coming out your closet, you got to stay in the closet with
Hey, man.
that.
Some people only got what they got, man. What's
That's why
good, Nutty
people, like, I
Pearls?
felt bad because I wasn't trying to, make them feel bad. But funny is funny, and I had to get that. Yo, them shoes looked at like pancakes. I
He had to lean with rock with his own.
popped the
He had to
guardrail and
lean with
everything.
him, rock with him.
Oh God. That's fun.
That's it. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh my
Mm-mm-mm.
God. He said the shoes look like pancakes.
But I mean, like, back on this on one of these topics we was talking about, man. I got a question for y'all, man.
Hmm.
Do you think that a lot of the stuff that's occurring right now, man, is because of the propaganda that Trump is pushing out there?
Hmm.
'Cause, I mean, you got to look at all the situations, man. DC,
Yeah.
go.
So if I was to answer that, I would say no, not just that. I would say that it's been years of piling up to this point. You know what I'm saying? Um, and the reason being, we even before President, even before Trump was in office, we had other people, but society was already starting to change. You know what I'm saying? Now, with everything that's going on right now, I think it really just opened up the doors and made it more visible to everyone now, right? You know what I'm saying? It's that false sense of no consequence,
False sense of
Mm,
right?
security. Yep,
mm,
Or
mm,
yes,
I agree all
mm.
day. Yep, false sense of security. I've said that for I don't know how long, man. False sense of security. Those three by itself. False sense of security, perception, and entitlement.
Mm.
We in another world right now, brother.
we
False
are.
sense of security, man.
And you know,
There
and
used to be a
somebody was
saying,
asking.
watch your mouth. Don't
But
write a check
no,
your ass can't cash.
there you go, man.
You know,
You
Because
know,
it will bounce
yeah.
with you on the ground, bouncing with it.
But
that's
when
where we
you
at though.
know,
People so stuck into the world of perception now. They be thinking, because you may look a certain way or talk a certain way or whatever they believe, they just perceive you to be a certain way. That you're supposed to be that. Nah, that ain't how life works. That's your assumption, and that's what that is. Like for instance, when people be calling people liars and all that other, right? Guess what? Just because somebody calls you a liar doesn't make what you said a lie. It just
very
means
true.
they called you a liar. That's all that means, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe you. That don't mean that the truth ain't factual. You know what I mean? You know well as I know, Tony, all four of us on this panel right now can watch one situation happen. One situation and have four different stories. And guess what? All four of them are the truth. They're the truth. They're just from different perceptions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I
So,
mean, I'll be honest with you. Somebody walking up on my car, trying to snatch open my door. I'm gonna try to peel off my dang on self if I don't grab the thing. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
See, I'm more of that person. If you walking up on me or something like that, I'm very defensive. I'm very very defensive. If you're somebody that I don't know, I may react in a way that may not be suitable to you. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you approach it, right? Now, I'm a very peaceful dude. I would prefer to get out of your way and let you keep moving. You know what I'm saying? But it all depends on the vibe and everything. And when it comes down to that, my mind switches over to, oh, it's time to get down, right? You know what I'm saying? I've just always been a fighter, man. I've always just been a fighter. So that reactive thing, I'm people tell me I need to calm my little self down.
That Limp Bizkit song come in your head. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
No, actually, man, you know what I be thinking about? I be thinking about this with myself. Like I've always wanted to do something. Like if I knock him out, I'm gonna grab him by his feet and sling him into a pole. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, no, I can't do that. They probably get me for that one. But
It's
that's
gonna
what
be
I be
that
thinking. I'm like, how much fun can I have with this?
that cartoon dust. You seeing feet and fists.
You
A whole bunch of dust.
know? But I do, man. I be thinking that like as soon as they start, I'm like, really? Okay. And then it's like it's funny to me. It's like, oh, maybe I can do this one this time. It never really happens that way, but it's the thought that counts, I guess.
Now, like most of the stuff like how back in the day how injustice used to happen and people used to have riots. You think Minneapolis is gonna have a riot?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. They're already starting.
Not
Have you
encouraging it. I'm not encouraging it because people get
no,
hurt.
it's already started. Have you seen the news within like the last 30 hour or
Yeah,
so?
they're clashing. They
Yeah,
clashing.
they're clashing hard. But they're also doing it. They're doing it in another state too, because again, you know what I'm saying, doing the research on them, dude, old girl wasn't the first one that ISIS killed. I think they killed probably 6 or 7 people already.
Yeah, they've been going wild, man.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
these people got a license to just come out here and tear stuff up.
they're going wild, man. You know what I'm saying? First it
Man, and
started with
the
them
crazy
grabbing the
thing is we
Mexicans.
got another 23 months of this dude being the president. You know what I mean? Either people get see, everything
Ooh,
is insane. First off, bro, that dude shouldn't have never been the president again, fam. He done got convicted. He's a felon.
Mm. Gonna
He
make me
had
run for
people run up
office.
in the White House. Huh?
So you gonna
uh,
make I can run for office. I can't
Bro,
run
I
for
don't
president.
understand.
hey, speaking about that, whenever in history have we ever seen a president go and kidnap another president from their country?
Bro, I was telling people about that the other day, man. That's that, you know. people saying, why Venezuela? But forever, it's always been documented that Venezuela is one of the most oil-rich countries on the face of this planet. You know what I mean? So that was a robbery. Same way, there's a storm. Everybody ain't know that. There's a storm was a stick up. Yeah, they went out there and robbed people for them opium and poppy seeds.
Yep. Precious minerals and oils that they had.
Yeah, but he's also talking about doing it to other people. Like,
Yeah, that man is
like this man mapped out 5 other countries that he's like, these presidents needs to pay. So I mean, is he just going to go around just kidnapping people? Because at some point, this is ridiculous.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The president, they be up to something totally different. They don't really be knowing nothing about it. So this is like our president, the first president with a big mouth. That's like an internet dude too. So a lot of the stuff he be saying, he be wilding just for the fun of it. But he's the president, so things be going down. So what's crazy, bro, is this is our first. This is history in the making. This ain't just a president. This is our first experience with an insane, digital, immature president. You know, an all-around dumbass dude. And people forget, I think, that this dude ain't no politician.
no.
He's a casino man and a real estate tycoon, but he's in that casino world, and anybody that know the casino world, the security in the casino world will do you filthy, violently filthy. They will commit crimes to you if caught in the mix of any of that, trying to share a casino, man. So we know, everybody know that's a dirty world, extremely dirty. And on the other side of the casino is prostitution. They go hand in hand. And he was a kingpin in that world. Now he our president.
Yeah, Dope just put this in the chats, man. This is a question. What do y'all think about
Tony? Can you send Dope the link? Because that's an extremely educated brother right there. Love to have him join the panel if he could, speak on it himself, man. Because that is an intellectual right there, bro. Shout out, and I'm Dope. I can't see the chat.
No, I'm about to put it up on the screen. So Dope
shout out to everybody.
Yeah, big shout out to everybody pulling up, man. Dope said, what do y'all think about him taking away Martin Luther King Day and replacing it with his birthday? What?
Man, knock it off. I ain't even hear that.
Yeah, that's the.
Oh yeah, I did. Now I did hear him talking about.
You went out, Quay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's wild. It's not.
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. You keep going in and out.
I was just saying that's Trump. He retarded. Man, we ain't even got to worry about that. Certain things you just ain't supposed to. Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah. But knowing him, man, if they don't do it, whoever was in that position ain't gonna have that position no more. They gonna put an uneducated idiot in there.
Yo, bro, I can see him. I can see him actually saying, "Yo, I ain't gonna be no Martin Luther King birthday this year." So now everybody better go to work. Whoever don't go to work, they get fired. I can see Trump doing something like that. Be a super
getting fired. You're getting fired.
Yo, people be forgetting Trump is like 50. They trolls, bro. He ain't letting up. When Trump on you, he on you. And it don't matter if it don't make no sense or nothing. Remember they said, yo, the dude who got what was his name? Who got
I'm
hit?
about to is you talking about the showcaster dude?
Kirk. Yeah. Charlie Kirk.
It's partner. Yeah,
man, you seen the news said, so how you feel about Kirk? Yeah, that was a bad tragedy. But yo, we got the new construction workers in over here. That building right there, we're building, and it's about to be phenomenal, man. Put $20 million over there on that building right there. The lawn yawn is crazy. Man, Trump is different, bro.
All
So
gold
grab your
fixtures.
PS5. If you love PS5, Trump is your boy. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Try to
They could
understand
have.
that.
Trump said that Trump put his name on the Kennedy building too.
Yeah,
Oh
that
man,
man, that man
yeah,
think he Kim
he
Jong.
wild,
He
dude.
think he Kim Young Jong. He
Yeah.
think he Kim Young
Hold
Jong.
on. Do y'all
The
remember? Do y'all
king.
remember when Trump said it ain't no longer? I hate Mexicans so much that it ain't no longer even the Gulf of Mexico. Now it's called the Gulf of America.
Yeah, dude, I saw.
Yes. So you see why
I
you had to switch it
mean,
back, bro? You ain't even gonna be impressed. You ain't even gonna be in office long enough that it's gonna take to reroute everything and have people understand that's the Gulf. Nah, man. So just for the bargo and trade, he had to keep it business. He's retarded, bro.
yeah, Dope said he moving crazy.
Yeah, he is moving crazy, and because he
Yeah,
moving,
Dope
because
said
of
he
how he
moving
moving,
crazy.
everybody else is moving the way that they moving.
Yo,
You
his
know what I'm
face
saying?
orange.
That fool got him giving everybody to go.
Yeah,
His face
well,
orange. His arms pink. Hands white. Hair don't move.
Oh,
he said hair don't move.
hey, in
His hair don't move.
60 miles per hour wind.
It
It
That
don't.
was
don't
like,
move.
Yo, then he
They don't know about the
did
trucks.
he glue it down? Did he glue it down? Because I know back in the day, he had that one incident. He was getting off the plane and
yeah, that
two
mug
planes
said
took
whoop.
off on the
That mug,
side.
it turned into a
Hey, yo,
cockatoo.
Tony.
He turned into
We
a
are in a
cockatoo.
world now where Trump might got a 3D printed hat on, man. It ain't even hair. It's painted that way. It's a straight plastic
Plastic
hat.
fibers.
You know what I'm saying?
Fibers.
With internet service. Doubles as a phone
He
charger.
Bluetooth it. He Bluetooth it.
Yeah, Bluetooth, accessible, flashlight in case he loses keys. Everything on that flap.
Yeah. Hey, Slim said, what's next? If your state connects to a body of water, it's your state's.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you this.
Yeah.
Trump crazy enough. Answer this, Tony. You two IKS, don't take no questions. I mean, no time to answer. You think Trump ever smoked crack?
Yeah.
Yep, me too. Me too.
I be sniffed it. I
I
say
think he did
sniffed it.
both.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. See, I think Trump still sniff. I think
Yeah,
he
the Tony
still
Montana.
sniff right now. But I think there was a time or two that he rocked with that Yelzabub.
Well, have y'all seen his pictures from back in the day? Because you know what I'm saying? If you grew up on Motown, you've seen Trump with a lot of those Motown artists, right? You know what I'm saying? And we know the history of
Oh,
Motown. You know what I'm saying? Like
Tony
Marvin
bringing it back
Gaye.
to the old disco ball when they used to do woolers.
Woo.
Remember that?
Hmm.
That used to be a rich man's drug when they used to mix the coke with the bud, and they called it a wooly.
Oh,
Well, they call
okay.
it a wooly in New York. I don't know what they call it other places, but that was a rich man's drug. Remember?
Yeah,
Look. Back in the days when everybody was hustling, cocaine was a rich man's drug.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That's
it
why
was.
people sniffed it to make it seem like they was, big
Mm-hmm.
time.
Yep. Because somebody
Yeah, bro.
made that formula, turned that
Yeah.
base oil into that hard
Well,
stuff.
I just seen some of
Somebody
the pictures
said,
that he
man, I
had
ain't gotta be
pictures.
rich.
Yeah, I seen some of the pictures that he had pictures. Some of the pictures that he had with some of the players back in the day, like Rick James. Well, I all know about Rick James, so you know what I'm saying. Rick
Rick
James at the
James.
party. James Brown, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Rick
All
James.
those cats back in the day, man.
Yeah.
You, you know what I was gonna say too, but the conversation had changed when we was talking about ICE and being weaponized and them continuously to put pressure on people. We got somebody in the mix of us that constantly gets pressure, and that's Uncle Beats, man.
Yeah,
They law enforcement be bothering that man just for being a successful black man. And one of these days, man, we're gonna interview Uncle Beats again. But one of these days, I think we gotta pluck his head on that, man. From what it feels like to be from that mindset, to be accomplished, to be situated. It's like, yo, in that kind of world, Uncle Beats might have to say, you know what, he probably gotta put probably gotta put a retainer fee to the side. It ain't even committing crime. Let me just put some Pattis lawyer on deck for the next time they come and boot a snipe. You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a crazy mindset, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
because you
because
got
If
that's
you're out
in a
there,
way
man,
that's
if you can, man, if you can, come on up here, man. We're gonna pick your brain a little bit.
hey, but you want to know what's
yeah to
crazy,
be
Trey?
successful in
Because most of the times they looking at a black successful person that got a luxury car or is dressed a certain, you know what I'm saying, with fashion on. They look at them as drug dealers. They doing something wrong. They don't have a mind to be be doing something productive and positive. You know what I'm saying? They look like, oh no, you from the mud, so that money is muddy. They don't look at it
but
as, oh,
also
okay,
leave it
you
like
know what
that.
I'm saying? I'm an established entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I got X amount of actual businesses. I'm actually partnered with this person. I actually got bonds in this. They don't look at that. They look at that and immediately see you, boom, oh yeah, that's a drug dealer. That's
Yo,
an
before a
immediately
lot of
pull over.
people, let's say you take any negativity away from it, from a lot of people, especially people that have identity crisis or really haven't accomplished nothing in life. A lot
Mhm.
of people, believe it or not, it got nothing to do with money. Your ambition can be a threat. Your drive can be a threat. Your creativity can be a threat to others that have zero originality, zero, you know, I don't know what to call it, but when you reason why I said that with Uncle Beats, because he's created an enterprise off of the things we enjoy, entertainment, music, movies, whatever else have you. But to still have the stigma of, let me bother this dude, that has to have an effect on the mind. You know what I mean? I spend all
So
this money to get these nice cars and all that, but when I go certain places, I gotta dumb it down and get in the back of this little nasty Honda so I'm invisible.
that's
All
great.
right. Well, then I got a question. I'm glad that you brought that up because thinking about being black and successful in today's world, right? You know what I'm saying? I've seen it from both sides. So, what separates the Uncle Beats from the Denzel Washingtons? Because they're both in the same category, black and
You know
successful.
what? I'm gonna tell you the difference. Denzel knows that he's a brand, and he only come out when he's set as a brand. We like the other show, security, all that. The brand is out there. Uncle
Mm-hmm.
Beat's gonna pull up and say hello by himself. I think that's the difference. One thing that Sheik said, from her homework she did on Bro, she said that man is from the mud, no doubt about it. But what makes him so dangerous is because not only do he know regular hood business, but he knows that paperwork business. He knows the paperwork game. That's deadly. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's what
mean?
they say. They say that a dangerous man is a man with a mind.
That's always been the threat. That always was the greatest manipulation to all of us, as black period, from back in the days. To have an education, to have knowledge, you now became a threat. You now,
Hmm.
because that is a weapon, you know?
Hmm. Hmm. And
That's the
they get
thing. A lot of
they
people, go
their
ahead,
thing
brother.
is to try to try to stop it. Because remember the conversation me and you had a couple of times how we was talking about how the person they'll take a person that got a mind that's trying to share that to the younger ones, how they'll either take them out or
Get them
incarcerate them
out the
for the
way.
rest of their lives.
Get them out
Yep.
the way unless you following the program. There's a
Hmm.
design to it because America doesn't have a culture. There's no culture here. This is a
No.
free for all. This is a
Yeah.
mall,
They're
a real
culture
mall.
vultures. Actual culture vulture. America's a culture vulture.
You know what? You hit something right on the head too, man. Because I think all of us had seen things change when they start removing the people who were huge players in the game that could have actually helped change the uh, trajectory of how
Yep.
our communities could have went. Right? You know what I'm saying? First one that I knew about was Toothy Williams. Right? You know what I'm saying? Um, It's only because of the history. And then, like I said, I knew a few other people that had gotten out of situations where I was and went back to the community to go, hey, young man, you know what I'm saying? Let's pull your clothes up. Let's get you into doing this, right? Trying to steer them along the right path. And I've seen them all just, man, I've seen them, let's just say here today, gone tomorrow type thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Look though, Tony, look at our culture though. Look at what America is brought into that we misconstrue as a culture. Think about every other culture on this planet, right? When they go to war with America, if you would have asked any of them soldiers why they going to war, they will tell you something that matches their culture. The average soldier in America has no idea why they going to war and could really care less. All they told is who the op is. Now, what's so crazy is in other cultures, there is there are some accomplishments to accomplish morally, emotionally, spiritually before you pass away. You know, there are levels to get to in life that go with the culture that match spiritual, emotion, all of that. In America, you know what the top shelf is here? Cash.
Yeah.
What other culture? There's no
Material.
other country on the face of this planet that move like America. Our culture, the totem pole is built on may the best man win. Top dog is up here and that's it. Other places they have cultures. They say, hold on, we don't care that you're rich. All of us in this community will come and tear your mansion down with our bare hands. Because we aren't agreeing with what you're doing. We're a culture. You know? It ain't like that over here, bro. This the mall. None of this that we got going on is going on anywhere in any other country, brother. None of it.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true as hell.
Bro, in other
True as
countries,
hell.
like what we was just saying, just mentioning Trump, off with your face and head, bro. It's other countries that your family will get punished for that. It's other countries that if you do a certain thing, your child is born into a bid. Sometimes it go back 2 or 3 generations.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about being born into life in prison. Yes, that's real. We got it so well. You know what I mean? And the information is just given to us to make us just assume whatever, but that's the trickery. Let me provide a whole bunch of information. And what does it do for me? It allows me to focus on whatever I want. Why? Because the average weak-minded and gullible individual, as long as I give them a unlimited roll of information, they'll scroll through all day and they'll never ask where this information coming from. I'm
Yeah, they don't
supplying
do
the
their
information.
research. Yeah.
I'm supplying the info. All
Yeah.
people do is just listen to the info.
Take stuff at
You know what I'm
face
saying?
value.
Accept it for face value.
Yeah, it's like
Nobody do their homework. Start doing your homework and you'll find out.
man.
Yeah.
Dope put up there and said, "Be ready to be deported just for disagreeing with Trump." And that's crazy too, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't even have an individual thought when it comes down to what I'm saying, and not just Trump, like with a lot of people in society.
What you mean? That's regular life. Guess what? Get ready to be deported if you don't agree with your wife. Get ready to be deported if you don't agree with the individual. Yo, hold on, Tony. Get ready to be deported and violated if you don't agree with your own employee. That's eating out your hand. That's how real it is. Get ready to be disrespected by the same people that you provide the birthday party to and for, knowing they homeless. You will be disrespected, brother. We in a different age, man, where you have to either accept the nonsense or don't say nothing about it. Because as soon as you vocalize anything that's truth or it stand for something, you are now the enemy.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't go.
You are now the enemy.
You know what I'm saying? You can't go against the grain. And I want to touch on something that we talked about earlier, like with the society that we live in. It's something that you had said not too long ago. about most of these people, most of this generation don't like to go through the process of becoming a better individual, right? The
Hmm.
process, they don't truly understand it, and so in turn, you know what I'm saying? They're just out here that became entitled and think that everything needs to be handed to them. Whereas, like having the mindset of I'm willing to go through this because I know it's going to turn me into the individual that's going to be able to handle what's
And
to
that's
come.
our fault, though, Tony. That's
Mm.
our fault. That's our generation's fault. I'm putting it on our generation, not the one above us, not the one under us. Us. You know why? Because if we would have stayed on it like how the generation before us was, which was, shut up, you lying. It didn't matter how you took it. Shut up, you lying. Shut up, that ain't happened. Guess what? You can't play ball. Put the football down, you can't run. It was that, man. Now, with our generation, we the ones that said, you know what? We're gonna cut the line right there. All of that constructive criticism, you trying to tell me this, that, and the third. Yo, get out my way. You trying to discipline us and all that. I'm not going to treat my kids the way that I was disciplined. That was us, bro. So we
Yeah.
became more of friends with our children than guardians and, caregivers and responsibility, people that built the foundation. Now it's like the average parent rather have the structure,
Yeah,
and it fluctuates.
we didn't grow up with that getting a participation medal.
No, we
None of
didn't.
that. We didn't go to the same clubs as our nieces and nephews and daughter. We didn't do that. Now you can see a niece, a daughter, a aunt, a mother, and a grandmother in the same club.
Shaking their tail.
For real.
Shaking their tail.
It might be damn near wearing the same thing.
Probably.
Come on, man.
Probably.
Nobody don't want to work for nothing no more. Nobody don't want to put that work in. Everybody just want the results immediately because I said so.
Yeah.
So
You know?
lack of creativity.
Lack of creativity. But see, this is what people don't understand once we in this different world, right? We know that the average person isn't creative. We all went to school. The average person cannot draw. No. It's one in the class that could draw the Marvel comic dude. The average can't draw. The average can't sing like Mariah Carey. You know what I mean? The average person will play a lotto ticket every day for 50 years and never hit the lotto. They might get a couple dollars, and that's just enough to keep them feeding the machine. Oh, I got something back. But you will never hit a lick. The average person will never drive their dream car. They will never marry their dream wife. They will never live in their dream house. That's reality. So in between time, you're supposed to appreciate all those who accomplish anything behind a dream and self-sustained motivation. Because that's magic, bro. That's magic.
It is.
You know what I mean?
But you got that jealousy and envy.
Now, hold on. That's the reason that I believe that comes with the hatred. Back to like the Uncle Beats thing. That right there would make all them officers that be bothering, that would make them highly upset. Hold on. How did this man just get up and say, you know what? I'm going to create something in my mind and manifest it. And not only manifest it, but do it well.
Be
successful. Do it well.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the hate comes from. And it all goes back to them as a child. No hug. A real hug come with love, and you would have embraced and understood everybody's dream. Because you were embraced. You know? No hug? Man, listen. It gets ugly.
Yeah.
And that's where we at, bro. We are in a world that is these people are so sensitive now. It's like that is an oxymoron. You can't be entitled, a bully, and sensitive. How? But that's what people are.
World's starting to go full circle. You know
I
what I'm saying?
guess what
World
I
is
was
starting to
thinking
go.
too, like
World is starting to go
history
full
starts to
circle.
repeat itself
Yep,
just with
starting to
different
repeat itself
vehicles.
because, like I say, people is getting tired. A lot of people is getting sick and tired of being sick and tired,
Yeah.
and
Guess what?
they starting to
Everybody,
push forward. You know what I'm
yo,
saying?
life, one thing you can't deny is everything come back to the basics.
Hmm.
Everything.
Yep,
Everything.
full
A
circle.
broke clock is correct twice a day.
Mm. Mm.
Yep, it's
I
two.
got I got one more question before we head on out of here. Would what we see now, do you think the world is going to get better or worse? And if so, how do we prepare for either?
I think it's gonna get better. I think it's gonna get better because, as you said, it's so much information out there. Every human being only has but so much that they can consume, and sooner or later gonna come that f that. That man, I ain't
Hmm.
trying. Hold on, man. I ain't
Hmm.
nah. This was interested, but not any
Hmm.
longer. Enough is enough. So I
Yep,
think it's
that
gonna get better.
tolerance meter. That tolerance meter.
I,
You know what I'm saying?
and not only the fact that, but you can't forget our youth. Right now, we as a people have the most advanced youth ever on the face of this planet. These
Yeah.
children nowadays are doing things that the average adult not only can't do, but has no idea. So, with that moral compass, see, this is another thing that occurred right now, too. With all of these people that's trying to fantasize about the ugly life, you have a new breed of kid out there that's super intelligent, all that. And guess what they're saying? I'm not no criminal. I'm not no street dude. And get away from me. I'll punch you in your face. I'm
Yeah.
legit, and we get in the bag over here. Yeah, you got some very confident and educated young ones. You combine that with evolution, we're going to have a beautiful future, brother.
Like how that saying go, is at the end of at the end of chaos comes peace. You know what I'm saying? War only lasts for so dang on long, and then you had that time of peace before somebody else get that envy, that jealousy, that feeling of entitlement, that feeling of give me this and I ain't earned it, and then it's just like I say, it's a cycle, man. It's a cycle, man. It's a wheel, man. Wheel of time, man. And every single one of us ain't nothing but spokes on that wheel. And
That's it.
what you do, you know what I'm saying? What you add on that spoke, you know what I'm saying? Your accomplishment, your validations, your, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, that's something that you earned. That's something that you put forth to try to get. Not something that you like, oh, okay, I see that. How can I take this from this person? Not know how can I instead of seeing what they doing and following them same steps to try to reach their goal, they want to see if they can take from you to add to
Mhm.
theirs.
Perception and entitlement. Put no value on nothing. That's why, see, if you use that same metaphor and flip it backwards, the same people who do all the above, that's the exact reason why whatever they're doing, it doesn't go anywhere because of that system.
Hmm.
You
That
know what I mean?
stagnation. Yep. Got to clean
Deception
that
ain't gonna
line.
never breed nothing but deception.
Yeah.
Yep.
Period.
See, I remember back when I was younger, right? Like the teachers in our neighborhood was our elderly. That's why we, you know what I'm saying, used to make sure that B was good, right? Taking out their trash. At least that's what I did when I was a kid. And I knew a bunch of other kids like me that was doing the same thing. Like, well, hey, we go to the grocery store for them because that's part of what we did, right? And when they were sitting out on the porch watching us, me and like maybe two or three other dudes that I knew used to go sit down with the old people and just listen to the stories that they used to tell. And that now, if we look at it now, you know what I'm saying, the younger kids are looking at us like, you know, as we're the older ones. But I think what the problem is that they're not hearing the message because the messenger don't look like something that they would trust.
That and the messenger ain't willing to do just what you said. What you just said, you're not willing to do. What I mean by that is you just said you was a kid in the hood, this, that, and the third, and you would go and chill with the OGs and listen to their stories. How many times have you made your platform, your what I mean by that is front steps, your car, your living room? When have you made those doors open and available? Never.
Oh,
See, that's what our generation do. I'm just saying, we put barriers up. So the average adult that's our size, they see us, we took pride in the street. So believe it or not, that same demeanor, this face that we learned to have in prison, you now have that in the street, and you're not approachable to a kid. A kid ain't gonna feel I can go step to Tony and get a hug and chill and really listen and laugh. This is a threat. And this man got barriers up. And the last thing he want is me sitting over here asking him about anything. Why? Because Tony moved militant. Tony be by himself. When he see me early in the morning, he don't smile and say, "Hey there, little buddy." Tony say, "What up?" If anything.
Sometimes, or just the head nod.
That's different. That's different, bro. That whole hey, bro, how you doing? You got school today? Great day. All of that makes somebody want to engage with you. When we are the old jailbirds like us, grilling people, you know, he ain't even smile this morning. What's wrong with him? They looking at us too. They look at OGs in the back there. They tripping. Bro, that ain't a breakfast sandwich. I don't want to be around that.
That's why I make it a point to speak to people. Whether you speak back to me or not, I don't care. These, you know what I'm saying? You know, like
Tony, you like big as hell.
Holding the door open.
Tony big.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Tony 6'9", always wearing hoodies, diesel, and don't talk. How approachable is you?
Like I say, closed mouth, man. You see, but hey, good morning.
Well, yo, see, it's things like that that should make you laugh. You're gonna say, man, well, I am.
Because I move very quietly, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm moving. You see me one time, I'm gone after that. I'm out. You know? So yeah.
So again, it's our generation. It's our generation, Tom. We militant. We the one ghetto-tized it. We the, you know what I mean? It's us. You know what I mean? It's us. So what do we do to change it? What do we do to change it? We might have messed up and skipped a generation. So now we pick up where we left off and go on with the grandkids. Don't make no fuss about the in-between. That's where it get worse. Everybody trying to point fingers and make blame. No, create the change. That generation is there. All right, now we skip one. Let's get back on it with this one. You know what I'm saying? As simple as that. We can't change nothing.
With you.
Like when you asked me what my thing was, guess what, Tony? I could be totally wrong. I could be sitting there on the train with you going to hell. And you'd be like, yo, Quay, I thought you said it was Man, I thought it was. No. Man, I'm optimistic. I'm not pessimistic.
Open up that window and jump out. The train's still moving slow. Still moving slow.
We begin to wrap this one up, fellas. Lead the audience with something, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love these discussions, man. You know what I'm saying? And the audience do too.
One thing that I was taught when we was a kid, we always was told this. And this is perfect to reiterate it one time. When there's a will, there's a way. All you need is the will to believe. That's it. Judge.
My thing, man, again, condolences, because there's been a lot of craziness happening in the world today, man.
You ain't lying.
Condolences to everyone that lost someone precious to them. You know what I'm saying? My condolences. Can't sit there and be like, the day is gonna be brighter, but right now, you know what I'm saying? Don't hold it in. Grieve. Because holding it in ain't gonna do nothing but hurt yourself.
Saying. I got one. I'm gonna take a page out of Praise book.
Suck your mother.
Jesus may not show up. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like you said this earlier, Jesus may not show up when you want him to, but he's there. He's always on time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And with that being said, guys, we're gonna be out of here. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for tuning in to the Connect Work, and of course.
And hold up, Tony. It ain't just Jesus. So to anybody that's paying attention, if you know what I'm saying, if it be Allah, don't take it as that. Whoever your higher power is, man. Whoever you know what I'm saying, got the gold teeth.
Yeah, believe in or don't believe in.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, you know what I'm saying?
What's in your heart is what counts.
You know what I'm saying? And make sure that you got a good heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the world needs more of that and less of what we see. As we just said, man, be the change that you want to see. You tired of seeing the craziness? Let's stop the craziness. You know what I'm saying? But it takes a community to do it. So hey, let's
Yeah,
do it, man. You know what I'm saying?
most
And with
definitely,
that,
most definitely.
we are out. We're gonna see you guys at the next one. You guys be safe out there. And if you
There's
guys
somebody out there. Tell your mama happy birthday.
yeah, happy birthday. It's somebody's birthday out
It's
there.
somebody mama birthday.
Birthdays out there today.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. We out.
Peace.